everyone, it's Diane with Diane and Danny at home, ready to share my mantle. This is my second Easter mantle, has much more pink. Hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for joining me. Well, here's my second mantle. Thank you so much for joining me. I use much more pastels in this one, more of what I usually do. So let's take a little closer peek to this look. A lot of these items I already had, so I like to bring out things that I use every year. And this young lady, this little bunny riding her scooter with her eggs in her basket with her happy smile. This is super cute, and I found it at Ross a couple years, maybe 3 years now, and it lights, the little headlight lights up, which is really cute. I bought that with my sister Patricia. She thought it was really cute too and encouraged me to buy it, which with Pat, that's not as often as with Kathleen. Kathleen's the kind of person that says, yeah, get it. Pat is a little more, let's think about it. But she thought this was super cute, and so do I, and I'm happy I did buy it. Little pink scooter there. I put it on that basket, the basket I bought at the Corlitas fundraiser for scholarships. I fell in love with this basket. I thought it was really pretty. And then the flowers that Rosa gave me. And I sat it on a board so I could have the little girls be flush there. I thought she was really cute. I think these roses are really pretty. I wish I had roses that grew like that in my yard. And then the cute lights I bought at Ross too. I don't know, a couple years ago maybe. Really cute. And if you watched my video of my craft, which I occasionally do a craft, I did this spool dressing it up for spring. And my little characters, I had a little girl and a little boy, and I wanted them to fit together on this with the swan, but they didn't. But I did find another swan, so they're both riding their separate swans. So one's a cute little boy and one's a cute little girl. And I try to remember, I believe I bought those at Goodwill in Santa Cruz years ago. And the swans, I'm not sure where I bought those. But I wanted to dress up my spools for spring, and I have those beautiful, I believe they're hand-dyed silky ribbons that we buy at Goat Hill Fair. She always has beautiful ribbons, and that's the booth my sister Kathleen gets stuck in for hours. She can be looking at postcards, papers, ribbons, whatever she has to offer. Little antique dolls, toys. So my sister spends a great amount of time there. And this Easter egg I bought my sister Kathleen from the antique store in SoCal. And just put some different little Easter items in there. But that, I thought that was a really cute Easter egg basket. It was different. It was shaped like an egg, which I thought was really cute. And then what else do we have here? Oh, yes. This little charmer was also from the antique store in SoCal. I believe it's called 9th Street Antiques. 9th Street? I think it's 9th Street. And then, again, some of that garland. And then my strips of fabric for a garland. And this Happy Easter flag I've had a long time. I'm not sure from where. Cute little sign. Easter joy be yours. Easter joys. Super cute little bunny there. I just cut strips to make that banner. No straight scissor cutting, just whatever. And then I did bring out my I should say Kathleen's duck. I bought her this too at the same antique store. Cute duck there. I fell in love with these two and snatched them up. In the background, I have a basket. For some reason, it's empty. I didn't put any eggs in there. And then another one of those banners that are made from pieces of fabric. I don't think I made this one, though. I think it was store-bought. Yeah, I don't remember making that one. That one, I'm sure the cutting is very straight. And then another peek at my bunny. Up on top, I did put my cross up there, the cross that I bought at Ross years ago, but for some reason I'm not panning there quite yet. But I bought that, and I added on a bird nest and a bird, if you can see. I was trying to get it a little bit more flush because it was sticking out kind of funny. It's hard for me to reach that far up there. So anyway, this is what I decided to do this time around. A little bit more playful, a little bit more pinks and blues, the softer colors, which I do like. I hope you like it too. Thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you all have a very blessed Easter. And you have a nice time with your family, hopefully, and friends. I know I'm looking forward to seeing my family. So take care. God bless. Bye-bye.